how you can begin to build out your portfolio section. So I'm going to make a demo section here. Just add a new page. I'm going to start with a blank form. I'm going to name this portfolio demo. Once we make the new page, I'm going to drag it into my index stack in the appropriate location. And if I go back to home, what you'll see is a blank section here. In this section, I'm just going to add a title. Call it portfolio. I'm going to change the style to heading 1. So this is the largest heading on this particular website. Actually, I'm going to adjust the heading 2 and center it. Then below the title, I'm going to add 3 images. So image 1, image 2, and image 3. So what these images are going to represent in this instance, we're going to call it collection 1, 2, and 3. But I don't want the images to be stacked like this. I want them to be next to each other. So I'm going to drag my images up next to each other. And you'll see that it'll automatically adjust for the correct size of the column. Now I have 3 images and portfolio. The other thing I'm going to want is a title for the image. So right here, notice I select the teardrop that only extends the length of the image. And I'm going to just add a text box below each image. Okay. Now let's add an image to each of these. Now these images are just going to be representational images, not images that you're going to show all your full work, but rather images that can be shown in a crop that can represent the category of work that you'll see once you click the image. So I'm just going to select a random image that I have. Give it a second. My internet seems to be running kind of slow. Let's try this. Okay, we have our image here. Let me put the plus your image apply again. Okay. We're going to come out of this, and I'm going to try again. see if this works this time. Okay, cool. So we have our image loaded. One thing I did want to show you is the edit menu once your image is loaded, and under design, there's a couple different ways you can view the image. In this particular image, we're going to have a click-through URL. This is where when you click on the image, it's going to take you to the page where your portfolio exists. So in order to have the click-through URL, we need to create the page first. I'm also going to turn off the caption on the image because I'm adding my own custom caption. So we're just going to hit apply for right now. I'm going to add my custom caption that says collection 1. I'm going to center it, bold it, and then I'm going to add an image to each one of these and do the same thing again. Now notice it shows the image full, but you can adjust the crop on the image by simply dragging the bottom. I'm also going to turn off the caption. So I see the image exactly how it's going to be. And this one's going to be collection 2. And we'll do this third one. Okay. Add an image. Go here to edit. Turn off the caption. And title this one. Okay, we're going to save this for right now. Now we know in this particular demo portfolio that we're creating, we have collection 1, collection 2, collection 3. So what we need to do is go back to pages, and we need to create under not linked pages a page for collection 1, collection 2, and collection 3. Okay, I think I have to refresh my page because I'm getting some glitches here. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so here's my new page. I'm going to change the name. You always want these 3 things to be same. The slug is always going to be not case sensitive, but you want to use a dash for when there's a space. collection 1. Now let's create a new page. There we go. If you name the page right when you create it, it will make all those settings for you. Collection 3. Okay, now we have those pages created. They're currently blank. What you'll do on these pages is you'll fill them with your content. And we'll talk about that in a second. So we're going to go back to the portfolio demo page, and we're going to link these images and this text to the appropriate page. So we're going to hit edit, and then on each of these, we're going to go to edit, design, click through URL. You're going to click this gear image. And then when you go to link, you want to go to page, collection 1, save, hit apply. Then we're going to go to this text here. I'm going to highlight all the text, and you're going to click the link icon, and the same process. Page, collection 1, save. Repeat that process for the other 2 images. Okay. And one more thing. Collection 3, page, collection 3. Okay, so now we have, well, let me hit apply. Oh, I forgot to hit apply on these other ones. So make sure you hit apply. This is a good example of doing it the wrong way, but I can show you the right way. So once you have this here and you've linked it, you have to hit apply, and you'll see that the style changes a little bit. Sorry, my internet is not being very strong today. This is an example. You do have to bear with Squarespace sometimes, depending on your internet connection. Some things may not work exactly how they're supposed to. So just give it some patience. Refresh your page. and then see if you can pick up where you left off. In this instance, I have to wait. I'm not sure why it's not working properly, but as you can see here, the page is still reloading. So just give it a second, have a reload, and then go back in and try to do what you were trying to do. Crossing our fingers that this works this time. Okay, it did. And hit save. Okay, now that we've done that, we can see what the action here is. And I'm just gonna, on collection one, I'm gonna actually add something to this page so we can see this happen. Let's try this again. So I'm just adding this to add some content to our page. Okay, and we're going to go back to portfolio demo, and we're going to click on collection one, and we're going to see that we get taken to the collection one page. So that's the basic function of your portfolio section. On this page, you would add the information for inspiration, development process, and the final product, obviously your final product images. Now, on this page, you can use all kinds of functions. You can place the images individually. You can also use the gallery function, which is here. There's many different types of gallery functions. And you can use the content blocks in any way you would like. So this section is where you then build out your work. Now, say you have a portfolio that's not broken into collection 1, 2, and 3. Say you have a portfolio that's broken up by maybe skill sets, so graphic design, styling, and textile design. And so these images on the home page will represent those categories, and then the next page you go to might have another set of images for your projects. So say project 1, 2, and 3. So this portfolio section can be as layered as you would like it to be, as long as you create the pages to link to. So image links and linking out to the pages. The other thing that I wanted to show you is when you have a gallery, you can always turn on the function of light box. This is when you click an image and the image opens up within your page. So I'm just going to show you the example of this under design, enable light box. And when you hit save, now when I click this image, the image opens up larger. My internet's moving slow, so it's taking a sec to load this image. But you can't do Lightbox and click to a page. You can't do both. They won't work. It's one or the other. So I would like you to begin to build out the structure of your portfolio, the pages that it links to, and how many layers your portfolio is going to have. It should follow your outline that you created at the beginning of the quarter. If you have any questions, please let me know. But the only way you're going to find out if you have questions is if you try this. If you try to build the section. And remember, I built the most simplest version of this. Image, text, title, links to a separate page. Your layout can be different. It's all about how you envision it. I just wanted to show the functions and the abilities of placing the image, adding text associated to the image, and linking the image to a new page. So your portfolio section is a section that will link out to a new page or pages depending on how many layers your portfolio has.